Well, how you all doing again? Facebook lately has been going green, and it's not anything to do with this guy. It hasn't been slimed or anything, but by Slimer, but it's because of a certain green Ford Focus that has been released by OTTO, and yeah, I have myself one. But not only do I have the Focus, I also have what's maybe more important to me, the Honda Civic FN2. I think not only because I like Hondas, but I think it's important because, as far as I'm aware, it's the first ever model of the FN2 in 1/18 scale. So I'm very, very pleased to get my hands on it. I've got that opened up, and I've got the OT381, which is the Ford Focus, and I also have the OT376, which is the Honda Civic FN2. Which to open first? I don't know. I'm actually more anxious to see the FN2. Just one, I like the Hondas, but I've seen so many of these green Focuses this week on Facebook, or Focus Book as I'm calling it this week, that I'm maybe more anxious to see the Honda Civic. This is always a wee bit that I'm always nervous about. For you just don't know. But every time I've got a model directly from OTTO, it's been fine. But there has been that couple of occasions where I've got brand new autos, but they came through all our sources and they arrived damaged. But right, so at this point, you always want to be very careful lifting your new auto out of the box. I find just to make sure you don't mark the paint, just sort of you look for the windows and then just sort of grab it and give it a wee squeeze, and then you can lift it up out. Obviously I'm only joking. Yeah. I've left off. Yep, we've got wee spare decals on there. There you go. You're seeing it for the first time along with me. Here you go. Oh, they did it. That's happened to me a couple of times. How does the polystyrene get inside the model? That's not the first time that's happened to me. It has polystyrene inside the model, but from the box. I think should it not say Type R here? Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought the FN2 should say Type R there in the quarter panel. Maybe I'm wrong. It's very, very nice. The wheels are moving freely, but for you guys, that's important to you. For me, that's not important. I sort of prefer when they don't move at all, just to avoid that accidental roll off the shelf. I love to look that up. I was always sure it said I should say Type R there in the quarter panel, but possibly I'm wrong. Right. Here's the moment of truth for the green machine. I did see a couple of guys on Facebook getting damaged ones, so you never know. It's the luck of the draw. right? So, again, yes, you do not grab them by the windows. Watch the wee Civic. I've lost my white gloves, which is why I'm operating here without them, but I just gotta be careful of that aerial. Cut that tape because I don't want to pull the aerial antenna, however you want to see it. Very, very nice. Okay, so first impressions. I'll stay over my desk. One thing I wished OTTO would make, especially in these Ford models, would make a few of the Ford models in right-hand drive. If they could even do like a limited 300 of right-hand drive models, because it's like, I'm not a big Ford enthusiast myself, but I do know the vast majority of UK model car collectors are Ford fans, and I think that should be recognised by a company like OTTO. Tweaking that aerial will be needed to straighten it up. Yeah, I agree with it. The guys on Facebook. That is lovely. I did have a Mini Champs one before, but it was a white one. But yeah, that's just typical resin and OTTO. It's just a lot sharper, and it's with the Mini Champs was nice, and I've seen plenty of example photos on Facebook where this OTTO one is certainly a lot more sharp, a lot more precise. But yes, there is 10 years of difference in the manufacturing process, but there is also the difference of the material the two models are made from. But those Mini Champs models that did pull such a high value, a high price tag for such a long time, I'd be afraid to say to the guys who owns them, I'd say they're not worth half what they used to be. If I was out shopping for a model of an RS Focus, the OTTO would be the one you'd be looking for. You would almost think that back window was just solid black, but when you shine that through the far side, no. It's just a very, very dark tint. For a second I thought it was just like black plastic, but no, you definitely can see through it. The interior in it's done well. This is a model that I would like to come back to on a video. I know a guy, he has an FN2 and has had it as over 10 years. I'd like to see his real car and compare it to this, just to see how some of those wee details were, like around that rear piece, just to see how accurate they are. The interior in the Ford Focus, I can relate, as I did own a Mark II facelift Focus in real life. Although, yes, mine was a titanium spec diesel, but so it didn't have the fancy Recaro seats, but the dashboard and the stereos and stuff was all the same. So even though, yes, mine was right-hand drive, but I can, yes, and I had the wee pocket up in the middle instead of that, them wee gauges or whatever it is in the RS. So one thing I thought with the RS, they should have done a little bit more, other than just the seats, just to mark the interior what it was an RS. You know, maybe fancier door cards or something like that. As, quite a long time later. That was a nightmare trying to get those wheels off that Focus. The floor was stuck solid, the wheels were stuck solid. I honestly thought I wasn't going to get it off, get the floor off, and eventually I had to be brave, and I used a heat gun actually on the floor, just back a wee bit for a while, and that actually did get the glue soft enough when I was fit to get the floor clean off. But anyway, yes, I'm really pleased with that. There's so many of these Focus models. I see there is. Yes, that's number 66 of 4,000. So there's 4,000 of those. And I think with so many models of them just on Facebook and stuff appearing, I thought I would make it my own and give it my own wee tweak. The Civic, I really do like this model too, and I haven't changed the wheels or anything in it. Well, maybe we'll do something about the ride height on it at another date, for it is like 11:30 at night or more now. So anyway, I hope you liked seeing those two models. I'm very happy with them. And anyway, I'll shoot on here for it's getting late. See you next time. Bye bye.